After creating our table and database, we are now ready to input our records. So in this section, we are going to try to input a number of records into the table which we just created. Okay, so on the web server again, okay, let's try to open up again the local host. Okay, localhost, and then access phpMyAdmin, okay, so that it will automatically open up, okay, the interface for phpMyAdmin, and then select our database eSqlA or Esquela, okay, and then so we can now see here the table persons. So if you want to input data into this table, click on this table. Okay, so it will tell us that MySQL returned an empty result. So if we click the table, it will automatically select all the records from that particular table. So in this case, we don't have any record yet, so that is why it returned this message. Okay, MySQL returned an empty result set. Okay, so to finally insert a record, we click on the insert menu, okay, at the uppermost part of our screen. Click insert, then automatically it will show us the fields we just created, and then we can now enter values here. So if you have functions that we need to access, we can make use of the functions. Like for example, you want to remove, for example, extra spaces, so we can make use trim or the string concatenation if you want to to concatenate something. So if you want to remove extra spaces, you can use string. Okay, if you want that data to be hidden, you can use password. Okay, you want it to be encrypted, you use MD5, and so forth and so on. So in this case, we're just going to input values. Another thing here is the sex. Okay, so we set sex a while ago, or on the previous video, okay, to be to have a default value. That is why on the value part, you can see the M here, which is the default value for sex. Okay, so we're now going to input values, okay, on the table, into the table. So we are going to assign person ID. This will be this field is an auto increment, so we need not to input something here. Okay, so it's auto increment, so it will assign value automatically. Okay, so for example, we're going to create now enter a field for the surname, for example Brown. Brown is the surname, and the first name is James, and the middle name is Lassie or Lacey. Okay, name extension none. So another, if you want to input values here, so it's just fine, but this field is nullable, so if it's not necessary, then leave it blank. Okay, birth date, you can use the date picker here, for example November 16, and okay, we have 2014. I'll just type it here. Just type it here, 2009. Okay, and then sex is male, civil status is single. Then so you can immediately click go. Okay, so one row is inserted. So when we click go, so our interface, okay, produces a message, one row inserted. So ibig sabihin, there is already a record inside our table. Okay, so if we want to show the record, we just click select, okay, and then go and not save query, or click go. Okay, so here is the first record we just created. So if you want to again to insert another record, you click insert, then supply another value. Okay, so as you can see, we did not enter any values under our person ID. Okay, we don't have any value when we entered. Okay, but automatically in the table it inserted the value 1. So if we're going to insert another record, for example, okay, and okay, name extension is junior, and then birth date is okay 1999, November 31. Okay, male, and then civil status is married. Okay, another, we'll enter another here. So we should uncheck ignore here, so that this will not be ignored. Okay, so let's enter another surname here. Okay, then the first name and the middle name. Okay, the name extension none. Okay, birth date is we have May of 25. Sex is male, and then civil status is married. Okay, so when we click on the go, so it should insert the record. So we have an error here. So let's check our date, November 30. Okay, there's no 31 in November. Then click go. There you are. Then let's browse. Click browse. As you can see, we have 3 records already. So this is the first one we just entered, the second one, and then the third one. So this is how we can create a record in PHP MyAdmin.